the president is doing or the government, they tell you, president that saddens me. You know, all of us that sit here, the reason why we sit here to make this, say these things to the president is for we want a better Gambia. And that is why people fought for us to have change. But it looks like today when you go out to protest is a way of expressing yourself, to tell government, I'm not happy with this. This is my position. And, you know, records have showed anytime people go out and the police, you know, give them permit or even come out and support them, nothing happens. It is only gets violent when they said, don't go out. If I'm the IGP, anytime you call for police, I'm going to let you go. Yeah. Because when you go out with police protection, nothing happens. That only shows that government protectors are very, very disciplined. But you see what happened. You saw what happened with GALA. And the boys were again detained. And I tell President Barrow, ihakilo to a population that is very mialga hanita kasola. You gotta be careful of those people. At this day and age, these boys are not scared to go to mile 2. Because even and that is what they're doing to our young people. They're making them to be very open and don't care about going to detention. Because we've been there before, so what? It's the same situation. You don't want that kind of population.
Most of the time, insecurity in our countries are the primary cause of insecurity is always malgovernance, right? You look at the Sahel region, right? It was just corruption, silencing people.
Yeah.
All of the one ko push basis si maralem.
Yeah.
They fipu. So I think people are at that stage where they just they don't care about the action that the police is going to take. Even mile 2, you took these young people to mile 2. They spend some days in there, and they know how crazy and how unhealthy that place is.
Yeah.
But they're still coming out.
Yeah.
Right. So the worst mistake a government can do is to silence its population.
Yeah.
That is the worst mistake a government can do. But if you allow people, we are all human beings. If you are angry and you allow the person, obviously, to put out that anger, obviously with responsibilities as well as a citizen. If you flush out that anger responsibly, then we move on.
Yeah.
Look at what is happening also in Jabang, right? Tires being burned, right? Today.
Yeah.
Today, tires being burned in Jabang. People are tired. Because you wanted to go out, police is going to come after you. So this is what they're going to resort to. Because naturally, domi adamo, so they mer. Again that mer. And especially someone else whom you have violated their rights.
Yeah.
They're angry. Right? They wanted you to hear them. Right? And most of these people are those that voted for you in office.
Yeah.
They want you to hear their frustration, and you said, no, it's not going to happen. And they sit here, see all of this corruption happening, and you just fold your hands.
Yeah.
They're actually going to revolt.
Yeah.
This is what is causing insurrection in most part of this world. We saw NSAS in Nigeria. We saw what happened, the Galamsey in Ghana. We saw what happened in Senegal.
Yeah.
And that actually brought down the Macky Sall government.
Yes.
And this is actually what is going to bring down the Barrow's administration. They have started in the wrong footing. I said it yesterday. Garambu buwe. Soko fote si petit.
Wow.
Ngalenko liko si petit. Dum yaga. They knew. And that's exactly what is happening. Pumnekani is too late.
It's too late.
And I think the fact that it's happening before elections, you will see how the popularity of the current government is actually going down. From having 53% of the voter support in 2021 to going down to 31%. Who knows before 2022? With all these things that's happening, right? With the polls that we did here towards 2026, so many things happening. It actually might bring down the popularity of the government, and that's the trend that they are taking. They are not taking the trend that is actually going to amend the mess that they have done, but it's actually escalating it.
Yeah. Exactly when Macky Sall was jailing the young people in Senegal, when people spoke, they were like, Kenbul and Fale. But they kept doing that. They thought they had power. They kept doing it, and people were saying, it will not affect them in the elections. But we saw what happened in the election. The young people came out and voted mercilessly against them. And if anybody thinks that all these reports coming from the National Audit Office and will not affect, go ask Macky Sall's brother-in-law is in jail right now because of a report that was done during Macky Sall time. Macky Sall sat on it. But today, that same report got him in jail. Today, his own brother is also being investigated because of a report that was issued during his time and he sat on it. Most probably, he's going to be. His son is being investigated with some other people right now. And this report, this scientific report, that's the FIU, like the FIU, report was done during Macky Sall's time. And they sat on them. They never thought this day will come, somebody is looking at them. So that's why leaders need to understand. And President Barrow told us, I always remember this, he said, Nte karantale, Gambia dingol karantale, ya jame karantale. This is what he told us when he came. He said the Gambians have taught Jaya Jame a lesson, he has learned that lesson, and Jame has learned, the Gambian people have learned. But we are not seeing that.